There is a woman who lives within everyone. She is the wild woman. She is not a creature of perfect manners or quiet obedience. Instead, she is a force of nature, a current of life that runs deep and true. Her energy is not something that can be bottled or sold. It is the raw, untamed spirit that howls with the wind and sings with the river. She is the part of you that knows instinctually, that feels deeply, and that refuses to be caged. She is the keeper of the soul's fire, the one who remembers the old songs and the ancient ways. She is the fierce protector of all that is genuine and alive within us, a powerful presence that pulses with the very heartbeat of the earth itself. Her magnetism is not born of effort or pretense. It is the natural pull of authenticity, like the moon's gentle command over the tides. When the wild woman is awake within, she draws others into her orbit without trying. People are pulled to her because she is real. She is open. She flows with life, rather than fighting against its currents. Her presence is a sanctuary for those who are tired of wearing masks and playing roles. In her company, they feel permission to be themselves, to let their own wild spirits breathe. She is a living invitation to step into the river of life and surrender to its beautiful, unpredictable journey, trusting that the water will carry you exactly where you need to go. The wild woman does not fear change. She becomes it. She understands that life is a dance of seasons, a constant rhythm of birth, growth, decay, and rebirth. Like a willow tree, she bends with the winds of fortune, her roots holding firm in the soil of her own truth. She does not break when storms come. Instead, she sways, she adapts, she finds a new way to stand. She sees every ending as the seed of a new beginning. This flexibility is her strength. It allows her to navigate the unpredictable terrain of existence with grace and resilience, knowing that every twist and turn of the path is part of a larger, sacred pattern that is always unfolding in perfect time. Her spirit is a free thing. It cannot be contained by walls or expectations. It roams the inner landscapes of the soul, exploring forgotten territories and reclaiming lost parts of the self. The wild woman is the part of us that remembers how to play, how to dream, how to be messy and glorious and fully alive. She is the one who encourages us to run barefoot on the earth, to sing out of tune, to love with our whole hearts, and to never apologize for the space we take up in the world. Her freedom is not about escaping responsibility, but about embracing the profound responsibility of living a life that is honest, passionate, and true to its deepest, most essential nature. The wild woman carries the earth in her bones. She has a deep, instinctual connection to the natural world, a bond that has been woven over millennia. She speaks the language of the rustling leaves, the silent stones, and the patient mountains. She feels the pull of the moon in her blood, its cycles of waxing and waning mirroring her own inner rhythms of energy and rest. Mother Earth is not just a place to her, it is her home, her sanctuary, and her greatest teacher. From the earth, she learns about resilience, about generosity, about the sacred cycle of life and death. This connection grounds her, giving her strength and a profound sense of belonging. Animals are her kin, her allies in the wild. She sees the wisdom in the wolf's loyalty, the eagle's vision, and the bear's strength. She understands that we are all part of one great interconnected family of beings. When she's with animals, she does not see them as lesser creatures, but as equals, as fellow souls navigating the great mystery of existence. They are her guides, reminding her of the importance of instinct, intuition, and living in harmony with the world around her. She listens to their silent teachings, learning how to be present, how to trust her senses, and how to move through the world with an awareness that is both sharp and gentle. Her relationship with the natural archetype is one of deep kinship. The natural is the part of her that is at home in the wilderness, the one who knows how to build a fire, find clean water, and live simply. Together, they create a life that is grounded and authentic. But she also dances with the drummer, the one who brings rhythm, community, and celebration. The drummer reminds her that while solitude is nourishing, connection is vital. He beats the drum that calls the tribe together, and she answers with a dance that is both uniquely her own and part of the collective whole, balancing her fierce independence with her need for communion. This balance between connection and independence is crucial to her well-being. The wild woman needs her solitude to hear her own soul's voice, to wander the landscapes of her inner world without interruption. But she also thrives on meaningful connection, on the shared laughter and shared stories of her tribe. She understands that we need both the quiet of the forest and the warmth of the fire circle. She moves gracefully between these two worlds, drawing strength from her time alone and giving strength to others when she is in community. This dance between the self and the other is the rhythm of a whole and integrated life. The wild woman's heart is an open field, a place where all are welcome. She does not build walls around her love or put conditions on her acceptance. She sees the soul of a person, not the labels, titles, or masks they wear. In her eyes, every human being is a sacred story, a unique expression of the great life force. She believes in the inherent goodness of people, in their capacity for kindness and growth. Her love is not a scarce resource to be guarded, but an abundant river that flows freely to all who are thirsty. She embraces everyone, from the saint to the sinner, knowing that we are all just walking each other home. Her belief in equality is written on her soul. She knows that every voice deserves to be heard, that every life has value. She stands against injustice not with rage, but with the fierce, unwavering strength of a mother protecting her young. She works to create a world where everyone has a place at the fire, where no one is left out in the cold. Her brand of activism is one of connection, of building bridges where others have built walls. She doesn't fight against people, she fights for them. She reminds us that we are all woven from the same thread, and that when one of us is hurting, the entire tapestry is weakened. Authenticity is her native tongue. She cannot be anything other than what she is, and she gives others the courage to do the same. Being with her is like taking a deep, cleansing breath. There is no need for performance or pretense. She accepts you with all your scars, your quirks, and your imperfections. In fact, she sees these things not as flaws, but as marks of a life fully lived, as the beautiful, messy evidence of your own unique journey. Her unconditional acceptance is a powerful medicine. It heals the wounds of judgment and self-doubt, allowing the true self to emerge, beautiful and unafraid. This all-embracing attitude is her greatest strength. It is what makes her a healer, a leader, and a source of profound comfort. She creates community wherever she goes because she sees the potential for connection in every encounter. She knows that beneath our differences, we share the same fundamental needs: to be seen, to be heard, and to be loved. By offering this gift of acceptance so freely, she reminds us of our shared humanity. She teaches us that the strongest bonds are forged not from sameness, but from a shared respect for the beautiful diversity of the human experience. The wild woman lives by a few simple, powerful truths. Her first mantra is freedom. Not the freedom to do whatever she wants without consequence, but the freedom to be who she truly is. It is the freedom to follow her intuition, to express her creativity, and to live in alignment with her deepest values. Her second mantra is acceptance. She accepts the world as it is, with all its beauty and all its pain. She accepts herself as she is, a perfectly imperfect being on a journey of growth. And she accepts others as they are, without judgment or the need to change them. This acceptance is the source of her deep peace. Her third and most important mantra is to live for the good of all. The wild woman understands that her life is not just about her own happiness, it is about contributing to the well-being of the whole. She sees herself as a caretaker of the earth, a guardian of the sacred, and a servant to humanity. Every action she takes is guided by the question, does this benefit all beings? This commitment to the collective good gives her life a profound sense of purpose. It transforms her personal journey into a sacred mission, a dance of service that enriches not only her own life, but the lives of everyone she touches. Even this powerful archetype faces challenges. Sometimes the wild woman can swing to extremes. She might become lost in a whirlwind of chaotic energy, or fall into a deep, silent emptiness. These periods are not failures, they are calls to return to center. The emptiness is a fallow field waiting for new seeds. The chaos is a storm that clears the air. During these times, she must listen closely for her own unique rhythm, the steady beat of her own heart drum. By finding that inner rhythm, she recalibrates her energy and finds her way back to a state of dynamic, flowing balance where she can once again thrive. Ultimately, the lesson of the wild woman is one of unification. She is the force within us that seeks to heal the splits between mind and body, spirit and flesh, humanity and nature. She calls us to remember that we are all connected, all part of one living, breathing world. She teaches us to care for this world and for each other with a fierce and tender love. By embracing our own inner wild woman, we learn to live more authentically, to love more openly, and to walk through the world with a sense of purpose that is rooted in the well-being of all. She is the hope for a more compassionate and integrated world,